So, hello everyone. Been a little while. We had Thursday off because things were a bit hectic at work. I was a bit wiped out at the end. But a warm welcome to everyone, and we're going to be carrying on. I think we were in the 5 robotics lab last time. But let me just dig up my notes on kind of what we're doing. Basically exploring. We still need to find spiral plant clippings, so that's something I'm going to be trying to do today, hopefully. Also, right, next up, build a cold suit, build some thumpers, try and use the thermos on the coffee machine, see if that works. Build some spy penguins, because there's a few spots that we found around the map that we can actually use them in. Continue to explore Phi Robotics, yep. Find more hoverfox upgrades because we've found just the one so far, and continuing to investigate that exosuit pilot that we bumped into before. So plenty to be getting on with, and that's not even counting all the base building and stuff we're likely to do. So. Quite a nice day today so far. Been out, done some gardening. It is hailing inside. Don't think that's supposed to happen. Amusing, but oh well. Yeah, so we just kind of like started to play around here. There's stuff through there that we want to check out. We've scanned like this entire base. That's the prawn suit we used to come over and get here. I looked down there, so we've got two choices: through there or through there. Do I have my propulsion cannon? I do. That is not the item I wanted to get. That is not the item I wanted to get. There we go. It's a bit blocked. Game is trolling me. Really? That one? Okay, better. Pull this out of the way, and then this one apparently is completely stuck. Try and fire it that direction. Using a lot of power this, but we'll get there. Yeah, there we go. Roll that out the way. Resources. How's my inventory doing? Okay. Fiber mesh, nice. Patient tablets. Food. Flare, I'll leave. Flare, I'll leave. Flare, I'll leave. Battery, I'll take. Take this battery as well. First aid kit's fine. What do we have here? Magnetite. Do I want magnetite? Probably okay at the moment. In general, yes, I do. I think I filled up my prawns storage already. I don't want to go completely overboard. Drink a disinfected water. Frees up a single space. About like 3 bits. Let's leave it for the moment because we don't know what else we're going to find in here. I realised I don't have my chat up. There we are. Better. Okay, so anyone that has anything to say along the way? Original speculations surrounding these alien structures. Gates may have been religious artifacts. However, we know they are medium-range teleporters from the first game, actually. Requires pairing of primary and secondary gates. Also needs to be powered by an ion cube. So, Oh, I don't think I really noticed that from the first game, that, you know, they both needed to be... oh, I figured you could power them from either direction. I didn't realise it was... So this is a secondary gate. Because there is no power option. That must be what they're saying there. And that kind of makes sense. What do we have here? Silver, some copper. Okay. We're not going to take that because we don't really need it at the moment. Although, let's pin the blueprints of the things that I do want to make. So, cold suit for starters, which needs snowstalker fur. What else? Thumpers. Thumper. There we are. Does need magnetite, so okay, let's grab some magnetite. Grab it all. That is unexpected. I mean, that's amusing, but unexpected. Okay, so now my inventory will pretty much be full. One space left. In Monkey, we do have a fabricator, I believe, so we should be able to free up some of our inventory if we need to. Let's stop holding that. See if there's anything else we can see around. I don't think there was anything else in here. Unless there's stuff like hidden away in the ceiling, but I don't. This doesn't strike me as that sort of game from what I've seen so far. Just noise, no secrets. Would love to be able to scan these though and put some around my base. That would be very nice. Right, so there are more resources here for us to come back to if we want to in the future. I think we checked everything in here quite thoroughly. I'll just do another round trip. Obviously we didn't, because this is a room we've not been in. And yet everything is open. Okay, we have been in it. I guess the door just reset over saving. That's very strange, but I can live with it. No big deal. Nothing secret that way. Nothing through the roof. Can't take those pearls. Yeah, pretty sure we did this completely. Okay, let's go back to the prawn. I don't think I'm going to drop a beacon here. This is fairly easy for us to get our way back to. I think. Do I have a beacon? Do I have a spare beacon? More resources still. Don't think that's anything. No. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's head back towards Monkey as best we can. Need to remember how everything's strung together around this place because it's all... Right, the landing pad. I can take this beacon back. The landing pad's a close enough one. Cool, got that. I'll also pick up this quartz because I think I've got one spare spot. So, storage, yeah, is absolutely full. Okay, back to Monkey. We'll make some thumpers. Probably shove some stuff in storage. There's a lot to explore here. So I'm imagining there'll be more buildings around in some of these other alcoves, and we can grab some more blueprint bits for the snow fox and such. Snow stalker fur would be very nice, and then we can build a cold suit. We haven't seen any snow stalkers yet though, so to turn up later, I guess. I'm just gonna get out here, get in the water this way. Okay, so first things first, we wanted to make a couple of thumpers. We can do 2 because we've only got 2 bits of titanium. There's more titanium.
Miners and researchers to explore perilous environments. The thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
Okay, good to know. I'll build 2 of those. Probably won't build any more. Spy pengling also is something I want to build. By pengling remote will be necessary, and then under equipment we've got cold suit, head, gloves, and suit itself. Right. Storage. Beacons are fine. Food and health. Let's put some of the excess in there. More storage out here. Spare batteries. Also, even more spare health. Water. Probably store that hydraulic fluid now. No, actually, I'll take that with me. We won't need so many fiber meshes and things. Let's put those up here. And the magnetite. And the quartz. Unpin that. I'll pin those 2. Just because. Is there anything else I want to get rid of at the moment? Probably not. Feels like oh yeah, the poster. So poster over here. Also the water purification tablet. Yeah. Alright. Hop out, back to the prawn, grab most of the stuff from the prawn, then come back and drop that off as well. And then we'll go and continue looking through the robotics base. So much junk. I mean, good junk. I'm going to use it to decorate my base to hell and back, but so much junk. So, poster, purification, frame dart, flask, large flask. And then this one, beaker, not beacon. Health, extra food, extra water, titanium, there. Those things are so noisy. But one last trip. I might actually bring one more water out with me. Just because we might spend a little bit of time here. So swap that for these. And that in there, and I think that's done. Okay, let's drink this one. We can now, and back to the prawn suit. And the weather's turned. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just slightly annoying. speed boost doesn't really do anything above ground, which is a bit of a shame. So we came from in here. Let's go back in here. Could grab more of those resources from the landing pad's robotics lab, but let's just go around and see what the buildings we can see for the moment. But that was over there. We haven't been this way at all. Ow, my ankles. Titanium? We don't need that. I don't know what that sparkle is over there. Is that just the titanium bits glowing a bit? Dead axis unaware? Could be. Oh. Okay. Get back in the prawn suit. We might have a fight coming up. So, something you can... save. Something you can do is kind of like grapple and also drill arm at the same time, and that's usually pretty effective against creatures. Like that. Don't seem to be able to get things off them, which is a bit of a shame. What's this? Snow fox fragment, very nice. That is a snow stalker. That is the thing that we want to get the fur from. Let's see what the log says about it. Fauna, carnivores. Snow stalker. Avoid, bring source of bright light. That doesn't help. Oh, yeah, I tried stabbing it. I tried slicing its body afterwards. Check the no, storage is empty. Slightly disappointing. It's just snow. Nothing. This is nothing either. Thought those would be ribbon plants, but they're not. Alright, let's keep going. We might see some tufted around nests or something, maybe. So we'll go into this little cave. Feels like a layer of snow foxes if ever I saw one. Snow foxes? Snow stalkers. And my word's wrong. Interesting. More magnetite. Okay. That a blinking light? Certainly looks like it. We'll go over check that in a second. Gotta pay attention to my heat level, so... Right. Spy pengling area to get through. What that is. So we can't do anything there. We'll have to come back with a pengling. But I can put a beacon here. That's a good idea. So 5, 5. Oh. Glad I brought a spare beacon. If just for that sort of thing. Because otherwise I'll never find my way back again.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I would also think, right, and hear me out on this one. It's cold. I have a thermoblade. Can I just hold the thermoblade really close?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Feels like I should be able to. Oh, come on. You can do it. Bat. 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 Right. Silver, maybe? Yeah, just silver. Oh, am I too big? Yeah, no, I can get through that. Good. Right. Keep looking around where we were. Actually, I could just jump across probably with this. Who needs the spy pangling? Way! So, titanium, a bit of magnetite, a bit more magnetite, some quartz. None of this is particularly impressive. Yeah. I mean, it's a good proof of concept, I suppose. Then over here we've just got, what, more titanium? Yeah. So plenty of resources around here, at least. Just double check that this isn't anything. No. There's another ladder over there. Possibly another snow fox fragment over here. We'll pop out and scan it quickly.
New technology acquired.
Right, what do we need for that? Let's unpin that remote because it's dead simple. Snow fox. Not much. That is very lightweight. The lubricant is the sticker there because we don't actually have any. Oh, hello. Right, I'm going to try and knife it. See if that helps. No, it did not. Also, I'm a bit confused about where it went. So if we don't get stalker fur from the stalkers themselves, how? That's kind of what I want to know. That's interesting. We'll go down there in a moment. I want to check up first. I do have the grappling hook as well, so I have a little bit of mobility. Bit of titanium. No, we can do that. Did not help. We'll find a way up there. Somehow. Oh, this thing is way heavier than it used to be in the last game. There we go. Right. Another snow fox fragment, I think. Yes, it is. Alright. Now we know we can get back up here. Let's go down into that water. Over here, I think. And down this way. Oh, oxygen. That's convenient. I can just sit here and think for a moment. Right, yeah, so stalker fur doesn't come from snow stalkers, or at least not that I've seen. I suppose I could try and rip it off them with a propulsion cannon, but I don't know, if I'm not carving it off with my knife, that doesn't feel like that's going to be a likely thing either. This area's cool though. Ribbon plants and such. I feel like missing out on Thursday's stream is giving me all sorts of bad habits. Like, I'm not thinking about how I'm getting back after this, for starters. Terrible, terrible thing to do. Just looking for shiny new things. Is that where I came in? I think it is. Okay. Let's get back over here. Okay. We came in here. There is a big cavern down there. Let's go back. We'll get our air up. And we'll follow that and kind of think there's a way out in that direction. We'll head that way. See where it leads. So it breaks off to the right. That's another air thing. Well, this looks like another base. Is it the same start? No, it's not. Okay. Another fiber mesh. Is this the same start? No, I don't think it is. This feels different. Stand by this heat thing. I'll put a beacon down. I don't have another beacon with me, of course. Is that a snow stalker? I don't think that was a pengling. This tar? Or pengling poo? Could really be either. That's a snow stalker. Alright. Go on propulsion cannon, so I can try and do that. No. Get in, which will warm us up a little. A ladder, resources, PDA. Stock up on flares. Right. Flares. Snowstalkers do not like flares. That seems, yeah, understandable. A little bit of water, thanks. And food. And a flare, sure. Want to go up more? Sure. This base is so massive. Nice aurora, actually. More resources. This is that same upper level that I was looking at before. There's a pengling spot. Not sure what that is. Oh, balls. Did not want to fall. Phew. Well, that could have been bad. Right, I need a bit of heat, so either...
Dangerous weather approaching.
Great.
Seek shelter.
Will being by this heat vent help me enough? We'll find out. No, it will not. That's super bad. Where am I going to go? Need actual shelter. That's not enough. Has it gone enough?
Hypothermia imminent.
I am aware of that. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Oh, break my legs. But get warm. That trade-off was worth it. Oh my goodness, that was close. Okay, so not feeling great about exploring without my prawn suit, if I'm honest. Let's go and get that back, shall we? What is that? Oh, right. Oh, that was close. Nothing about juvenile snow stalkers? Interesting. Yeah, can't get fur off them. Still no idea how to do that. That doesn't pick it up either. It's a veritable mystery. I'll leave that other snow stalker there. Hello? You wake up? Hello? Are you friendly? Ah, apparently you are. Ow. Not quite. I will win a fight. Try again, shall we? No. Well, yeah. Its whole family's gone. I'm not surprised it's a bit pissed. Still would love some fur. Can I just have a tuft of fur? Okay, we are heading back to our prawn suit, but I'm gonna throw my eyes around a little. This, that, other... No, it's not. This is somewhere else entirely. That was very close. Oh my goodness. Right in front of my face. Okay, prawn suit, 65 meters that way. Probably get to it this way-ish. I am wrong. I am very wrong. Well, these are good for heat at least. take a whole bunch, and we'll go out. So we're going to have to kind of go the longer way around then. Oh, there's a... I think I went... Did I go up that? Honestly, can't remember. Another snow fox fragment, which we don't need. Take it though. Right, this is this resource station. Went up there. I don't think we'd had a look down here, but it kind of all connects to the same spot, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. Warm up a tad. I almost feel like I need the Pathfinder tool or something to help me figure out where I've been and where I'm going in this area. Okay, so we got to go up above this in order to get through. Let's do that. I think there was a ladder. Yeah, the ladder goes
Dangerous
up a little.
weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Man, them ice storms are all over the place, aren't they? We can wait in here for it to pass. It won't be very long, and we should be able to go up this way, I think. I just brave the outside. I've got that fever fruit. Fever pepper. It's good for body heat. So I'm not that worried about my stats outside at the moment. And of course there's steam vents periodically. Okay, that's also fine. Almost getting around to it. Okay, so this is that same up spot. So that's how that connects up. Very slowly, very roundabout. Just covered enough of this, good. Let's go down the nicer way. Rather than just dropping off. Make sure we don't do anything stupid. Okay, prawn suit. Hello.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. I have very little idea what this whole landscape looks like. I've got some maps though. Let's pull those up. Yeah, okay. There's so much to this. I guess let's try and work right to left. We've done that, we've done this. I don't think we've been to there. I need a spy pangling in order to get into that, so really we should go and kind of put that together. So let's make our way back to this place. We'll pick up a couple of bits of silver so we can create that. We also need to go and to take Monkey out. What's that? Nothing? Very strange. Yeah, we also need to take Monkey out so that we can collect some silicone rubber and lubricant. Can I get through here? Yeah, not quite. Also, I think I'm stuck. There we go. Is an interesting little place. Another fiber mesh, which, you know, we always need more of. Ah. Just kind of quickly goes up here. Alright. Well, back down we go. Back to the front seat. And back towards the Robotics landing pad to get that silver. So that way. At least this whole area that I got lost in isn't too hard to find from Robotics. So this is the landing pad. This is this area. Well, that's the landing pad, I guess. It's nice that it's kind of like marked 4 pangling spots. We did jump over one of them, which is probably this one. But that's where they're kind of sending us to specifically. Get inside over here. Ouch. And it was like up at the back, memory serves. No, this was magnetite. There was some more things. How much space do I have? I don't have a huge amount of space. I can always eat to make space though, so that's not worst. Was it the next room over then? Or I want the flare? No. I still don't think flares are particularly useful. I'm not having trouble killing those snow stalkers. If I was, it might be a different conversation. Back here? Yes, okay, here it is. So, good bunch. Everything I wanted from there. And throw some additional bits in my bomb suit if I want, but I think we're probably fine to just start heading back towards Monkey. This, I think, was that little side passage that it had highlighted, which led to a pool of water. One of these. Really hard to tell. That map is not greatly drawn. No, this just leads up to there. So it's actually a different route entirely that we need. Taking everything from down there. They certainly give you enough food and such to explore the area thoroughly. Like with all those trees around, you can just carry a half inventory full of stuff all the time, and it would be fine. So, hey monkey. Can I leave the prawn suit here? May as well. I don't really need it for the back and forth bit.
I have detected an energy signature of some strength. I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So that's N6M. We are heading back to Exo Alpha for the time being. Ooh, this place is massive. Super massive. Right, it'll be a little while till we get over there. I don't think I've got any logs to listen to for the journey. We can kind of like dive a bit. Just get under these islands. Oh, we'll stop here along the way, pick ourselves up some lubricant, which will, and also some synthetic rubber we get from these pod areas. So 2 of these should be enough. Inventory full. Yum. Grab 1. Back for the other in a moment, because that's me not planning ahead. Oh, everything's at a inducing angle. So that's lubricant. Let's put some of these things away. Can't. Very full. That's fine. I'm put 1 titanium in there for now. We've got enough space for another cluster, so that's all we really need. Yoink. Make that silicone rubber. And we can make a spy pengling from all of this. So let's make 1.
Without spy penglings, scientists may have never discovered that penglings incubate their eggs in small cave burrows, often alongside thermal lily roots.
Ah, that's small. That's cute. I do need the remote for it. Which I guess is going to be under tools. Equipment. Okay, right there. Need 1 more copper ore. I don't think I've got it on me. Got magnetite on me. I can take 2 magnetite and a battery into my inventory. No, don't. I've got enough to make a snow fox. That's not a deployable, is it? It's going to be a vehicle. All right, back we go, off towards Exo Alpha still. It's also kind of in the direction of our mobile vehicle bay, which is kind of this way. I'm excited to see what the Snow Fox is like. I suspect it's not an underwater vehicle, but We never know. So there's two places that I want to use spy penguins. One is a Delta station, because there was that gap that we found that it's about the right size and had one of those beacon alerts. The other is well, pretty much everywhere that we just come from. All of those areas around the robotics lab.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nice. These fevered peppers are good, so I'll eat those. We'll pick up some new ones before we go out. But first up, copper. Make wire. To make a remote. Oh. That's good. Also, I definitely want to swap all my batteries over because we've used a lot. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a spare battery as well. I don't think anything else really needs... Well, the repair tool a little... No, it's fine. Leave it as is. Do I have junk anywhere? Not so much junk. I have some bits here. Let's unping the spy pangling, because we don't need that anymore. I'll also unpin the snow fox and we'll go and craft that. So, come on monkey, we got a little mission. Still. Then I'm going to go to Delta Station first and then back to Phi Robotics. So, it's a little bit roundabout, but we will get back there. I'm disappointed by those snow stalkers, though. I would have thought that either drilling them or knifing them would generate the fur that I need for the cold suits, but can't have everything you want. Maybe it will be something else. Maybe there's some more technology that I don't have yet. We did check that it's not the propulsion cannon, so that's also no-go. Oh, it's not. Oh, what is it then? Is it deployable?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Is it just something to craft from a regular fabricator? That's unexpected if it is. No. Also no. I don't have a bit of titanium on me, so it's probably not highlighting properly. Let's fix that. No. Not those. It's a bike and it hovers. But how? How make? Would think it's a mobile vehicle bay, but it's apparently not. Maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't see properly because it's didn't have all the requirements for it. So no. Yeah, it's definitely not there. All right, one for future, I guess. But I'll put all the bits for it in here. Or should I just carry them with me at all times? I don't know when I'm going to find something to... Yeah. I'll put one thumper in there to save a bit of space. Okay, so what don't I need immediately? Don't need the wiring kit. Got 3 of the fiber mesh. What do I need? 5? If I eventually do find Snowstalker bits. I'll probably have to come back to this fabricator anyway, so that's not much of an issue. But it will be 4 that I need. I can carry those on me, in theory. Then I've got the bits for the Snow Fox, which is the titanium, the magnetite. What else? Titanium, magnetite, battery, and lubricant. The silicone rubber. I don't think I need that right now, so I can just throw that in here. Silicone rubber. Then I've got the iron cube in case something needs it. Thermos. That's the other thing I was going to do while I'm back at base. Let's go and try and fill my thermos from the coffee machine. I'm very curious if that's how we're supposed to use it. In which case it would be very, very much more convenient than carrying around a ton of water all the time. Also, I suppose I should detach modules and charge and repair this while I'm here. I'm at the wrong end of my base. Like, this is not my moon pool. No, the damage I took was from those jellyfish in the area. Get the charge going up. I'll pull out me repair tool. There we are. It's polished up. Now to the coffee machine. Coffee machine in the kitchen area over here. Yes, okay, so now it's prompting me for something. Oh, I feel semi-smart. I mean, that's a bit weird, but okay. Oh, body heat. It reduces my H2O? Ah, that's not good. There's literally no reason for me to carry that thermos around then. Go shove it in a junk container. Here, I suppose. Wait, do I actually... Look, titanium... Precious things, fabricated things, organic things, later lithium, more titanium, architect things. Maybe I need another container for actual junk. Oh, I know. I can put it in the recyclotron. Titanium and glass. Thanks. I always need more titanium and glass. Glass goes in here. Titanium can go in. Keep one on me because I need one. Okay, water purification tablets can go in my supplies locker over here. Because they're kind of a bit weird. Also extra food, extra water. Put both of those in there. Water purification tablet. Go grab some water as well from the generator. Okay. I think that's good. Good enough, anyway. Oh. How do I Snow Fox? Come on, game. Tell me how I Snow Fox. Right, we're going to have to go back, prawn suit, and take our spy pangling out and hope that we can do something cool with it. Let's, we'll do as I said, we'll go to Delta Base first. Quickly look behind me. Yep, that's correct. Dock. Delta, Delta. Delta, Delta. I could probably turn off that emergency supply cache now. We have been there and done it to death. So, emergency supply cache. Do I have yellow for anything? No. Right, yellow is now done to death. So, emergency supply cache done to death. Delta Station Dock is where I'm going next. Station 0 was done to death as well. Architect Sanctuary was done to death. Still got more to do there. Body cache, possibly more when I can actually explore it properly. I think that was done to death, and that was done to death. Stress beacon, done to death. Turn that off. And we've got... Don't need the thin entrance for that. I can just have the sea truck entrance. Mega Lab was done to death. Can turn that off for now anyway. And Station 0. There we go. What new blueprints do I have that I am unaware of? Picture frame and a fridge. Let's put a fridge in our kitchen while we're here. Come on. We did just get another bit of glass, so it feels semi-appropriate.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's the glass. 2 bits of titanium, which we just put in here. Habitat builder on 4. Oh, we got a lot actually. Zeta's bed, fridge. What exterior modules do we have? Snow Fox hover pad. Come on, it didn't. Okay, cool. Well, we figured that out, and boy, do I feel like an idiot. Fridge. I feel like I should move the jukebox up a little. Then jukebox, brain. Oh, each time I build it, it changes the volume again. There we are. Nice. I can actually put things in the fridge, so I can put all my food and supplies and things in. Interesting. Should I do that? Should I move them over? I'm not sure I care enough at the moment. I feel like I need to move those just a smidge and tidy them up. Let's do that. Like, it's alright where it is, but I can do better. Start with the jukebox. Like, more central to this panel. And then I can do the fridge in a more central place here, more sensibly. That feels better. And it looks better as well. Oh, I can actually use that. Interesting. Totally unnecessary. Right, volume down to about 5% again. Grab nuts for food, get us ready to go. Couple of these for heat for when we get there. Alright, better. Delta station. Oh, ooh, was I going to build the hover pad? Probably. Alright, let's check it. Stereo modules. Snowfox hover pad. Does it need to go above ground? That's what I want to know. It's fine if it does. Because I've got an above ground section. There was a green thing very briefly there. Doesn't like it there. Maybe I have to have foundations for it. I mean, I'm missing titanium and a wiring kit, so I need that anyway, but... Where could I build this that would be above ground and also... Okay. Monkey's got the resources, so let's go pick those up. I suppose I could build it at Phi Robotics. There's no reason why I can't do that. Doesn't have any power, but... So, wiring kit, and it was what, 2 titanium? I think. Yeah. So that's those. Was there anything else? I'm going to go through this with a little bit of detail now. No, that's all old. That's all fine. That's also fine. That is new. That's all the same. There's anything new there either. No, zombie trivia, you are not too late. I am only 1 hour in. I have another 2 and a bit hours to go. Welcome. Very welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. That's all the same. Nothing new there. Nothing I've missed there either. I think we're in an okay position. Yeah, it's just Zeta's bed, the fridge, and the hoverfuck thing. I'm doing very well, thanks. I missed Thursday stream because I was a bit exhausted after work, but rested, recuperated, and we're back on with Subnautica again today. Delta station, Delta. Ooh, someone's at the door. Well, my wife will get that for me. So, yeah, this is the purpose of this game, is to create a new body for an architect who you find and download into a storage device. At least it seems to be the purpose of the game at the moment. That's my main objective. Well, 2 main objectives, 3 main objectives. 1, find out what happened to your sister, Sam. 2, this alien contacts you and Are you trying to build them a body? And 3, there is a mysterious woman that turned up and tried to smash our face with an exosuit. So I'd love to know a bit more about her as well. But I've got enough materials to make the body. I haven't researched enough to do the other parts of it yet, but we'll see how that goes over time. So, can I build the hover pad here? Yes, I can. Okay, so it just needs to be on ground rather than on ice. That's good. I'm not going to build it here. I'm going to build it when we get over to the fire station instead. I wanted to come here because we've got one area on the far side of this island that I need to take my spy penguins into. So the hover fox, I've just finished scanning all the bits for it. It is a... where is it? Snow fox. That's what you mean. It's a bike and it hovers. So the Snow Fox hover pad is what I'm going to build, and hopefully that'll let me actually construct it, because apparently you don't build it from Vehicle Lab, which surprised me. Quad bike from 3020? Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I have no concept of how large it is yet, or how fast it is, or if it can, like, fly hover, or if it's just a bit rubbish hover. Right, there is someone buzzing my front door, so apologies. I'm going to be back in a moment. I will just be a second. Hey, I'm back. Oh, sorry about that. My wife was dealing with it. It was just the postie came back several times, so I thought she was not available. Right, back to game. Yes, we will experience the joy of the Snow Fox together when it gets to that point. Now, I'm looking for... like a... No, this is not what I'm looking for. I mean, it's cool. I found this earlier, so... there's a small gap and like a pulsing beacon near one of these bits. Need to try and remember where it is in relation to... I think I need to go up and then I can come down at it. That's probably the correct way to get through. So let's go back the way we came. Go up top properly. Oh no! Oh, I hope you didn't lose everything. That's so frustrating. You put in a lot of hard work, get the bits you need, and then bad luck, vaporized. I sympathise. I've had similar things happen over my years of gaming. In fact, probably near identical in Minecraft as well. Okay, you managed to keep most of your stuff. Well, that's not so bad. Losing the diamonds, it's annoying. It's not the end of the world, though. At least you can get more diamonds. Turn this off now, actually. Almost to the top. Here we are. Yeah, autocorrect is hard. Like I managed to read through the autocorrect. I'm so used to that sort of thing. Okay, so I think this is near the path, and then it goes down, and then it snakes back, and it's this snaking back round to the right, which has that pulsing. Here we are. Cool. So, first foray into spy pengling. Hey, peng gal. And then a remote control. This is going to be interesting. Don't... Oh, okay, right. Hold Q to self-destruct. This is funny. Right, it's got a little hand. Oh, this is bizarre. Can it just carry one thing? I think so. So there's just diamonds in this. That's cool, but I don't need diamonds. Oh, it can carry 4 things. Okay. It's very hard to control. Alright, and then let's bring it back. Hey, I just realised I'm going to be able to see myself through this. Kind of. Hello, me. Then E to exit. Companionship level, infiltration value. I'm not quite sure how it metrics those, but that's pretty cool. Can I turn this off now? Because I really don't need it beeping all the time. Also, I can't grab myself. That's a bit disappointing.
Agent offline.
Thanks. Thanks, Pink Gal. That was cool to learn how that works. We didn't need those diamonds. That was mostly just a waste of time. But we are going to go back to Phi Robotics. We'll build a hover pad. We'll build a snow fox, and then we'll take our spy pengling and see what we can do through some of those other gaps and areas that we found. So, take us a little bit to get there. I'll run as quickly as I can. Oh yeah, so I made a parallel processing unit, which I think I might be able to bring over here and shove in this thing. And then, like, should be able to enter test mode. Should have brought it with me, but I didn't think. So it's, like, over here, this thing. I think if I shove a parallel processing unit in that, I can actually activate test mode. Should I go back? Yeah, alright, I'll go back. I'll drop off the diamonds. Then I'll come back here. So, a little bit more of a detour, I'm afraid, but no fast way down there. Okay. That's probably okay. I can lose one ankle. Ouch. Nice thermals. Don't need crystalline sulfur at the moment. Monkey, 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 monkey. But it's alright. Only me ankle. This is fine as well. It'll hurt a little. Come on. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah. This is just because I'm impatient. I don't want to run the long way around. If I could scale the side of the mountain and do the same on the way up, I absolutely would do that as well. I've definitely scanned everything there. I always like double, triple checking whenever I'm in the area. Okay, so back to Exo Alpha. Drop off diamond, grab parallel processing unit. Back here, try and see if I can jam it in the doohickey. See if that does anything for test mode in the radar. Then back to... Go away, I hear you. Then back to the fire station and we'll take Pengal, try and make a bunch of stuff. Hover bike box thing. Yeah. I really love this base. Such a pleasing layout that it's come up with in the end.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Diamonds probably in here. Yeah. Parallel processing unit was in here. Let's eat this and grab 2 new beaver peppers. Alright, back to Delta again. I can hear a brute shark trying to kill me. What are you doing? I'm bigger than you. I'll just like... Bosh. Yeah, see? That barely hurt me and it killed you. I really should learn the size of battles. Oh, I should turn off that Architect Sanctuary now. Architect Sanctuary. There we are. Whoosh. Also, I suppose no, I'll leave Delta Station on there because we are going back to it periodically. Oh, I can turn off that sea truck module though. I'm unlikely to put the aquarium module back on. Whoosh, there we go. Up and out. We've got to run through this whole cave system again, unfortunately. Alright, it won't take us very long to get where we need to. It's just all the way up there. Run. Yeah, it's interesting. This place makes a lot more sense to my brain organizational-wide than Robotics does. Partly, I suppose, because it's smaller, but there's something about the layout that's just more pleasing to my brain. Nope, can't do anything, apparently. Maybe I need to turn it into something else. I can't... No. Really do anything with it. I don't think there was anything the other way around. Oh. Alright, let's go get warm before we freeze. And then I'll do one more check around the base in case there's something that I've totally missed along there. It'll probably just be that I need several components at once, or to fabricate this parallel processing unit into something else. Get my scanner out as well, just in case. I don't think so. No. Okay. Well, we tried. When you take 4 damage because your pickaxe has efficiency 9. Yeah. So I guess you're playing with some sort of... oh wait, no. They added like enchantments, didn't they? It's been so long since I played Minecraft. I can't separate what used to be mod behavior and what is now base game. But yeah, I remember they added spellbooks and enchantments and stuff like that. So yes, can definitely I can definitely understand what you mean. Like, single swing, then, oh crap, there was nothing underneath it. Da, 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 da. Well, that's perhaps a bit too far to fall. This is a nicer route down, for sure. What? Nice little warm swim before we get back into the sea monkey. Right, so I can't be bothered to take the parallel processing unit back to base, so I'll just shove it in here for the moment, keep it out of the way. Also the hydraulic fluid, because we don't really need to be carrying that around with us. So back to Phi Robotics, which is this way. Yeah, I'm actually, like, I'm kind of pleased with the pace of this so far. With the amount that I've been playing, just like twice a week for a couple of hours here and there, I think the main game release should coincide with when I'm getting to that point in the story that I would like it to be available. I'm not sure if I'll necessarily have gotten far enough to immediately pick up the extra bits, but like it'll be getting a bit close. Because it's supposed to be, what, about 3 weeks, I think, till it releases. So, yeah, timing-wise, that'll be good. I may get there a little bit in advance. It depends on how much time I spend futzing around, which I am very prone to do. Sorry, bud. Which one is that? Oh, I didn't turn off the emergency supply cache. Let's do that. Still well and good making them yellow, but then... There we go, that's better. Now, the thing I don't know at all is whether or not the hoverpad is self-sufficient in terms of power, or if I need to find some way to power it. So, we may build a hoverpad, we may not be able to use it immediately, but if that's the case, we'll go and get some quartz, make some glass, get some more titanium, and make a solar panel, something like that. But first, hoverpad. I think here. I'm hoping it's just like the mobile vehicle bay where it doesn't actually need anything itself. But does it keep me warm? That's the other important question. It's all well and good being a hover bike, but if I still freeze to death on it, that's not great. I am warm on it. Maybe it's a heated seat. Boost left shift. That's a speed boost, that's not a vertical boost. So, this is interesting. It's yeah, it doesn't have any upgrades. It'd be cool, I guess. Right, first things first, we're about here. We're going to go to this. Check out this sort of spot. So it looks like it's up top, nearish the entrance to the actual robotics base. So, oh, also I can't look up in this, which is somewhat annoying, but I'm sure that'll be okay. Do I want to go up here? Sure. Speed boost is nice. I mean, it's very short, that's the thing. It also looks like it takes some power, so... E to exit, as you would expect. Eat these. Grab some new ones. Oh, it does have upgrades. No, don't... Right, what upgrades can it have? One mystery upgrade. Anything else? Just called Snow Fox. So, Pengling thing. Kind of up there, I think. Wish it was daytime right now. Come on, turn around a bit. Also, this light is not good. I swear it makes things worse in some weather conditions. Alright, let's go above Robotics. Got my map again. So yeah, if I go round there and get up on top of this, I might be able to figure out how to get over there. Or I could go back and see if there's a path up and through. Oh, was that it? Kind of almost saw it. No, that's just a bit of wall. While it's night time, let's go back and see if there's a upstairs bit that we can see. So what I'm hoping is like maybe this connects to a higher space. Possibly. We'll see. This isn't it. This is just a fever plant. Bike mechanics. Yeah. Do I feel sick? Look. This is just titanium, and this is kind of back at the start. Okay. That's just a different way round to that base bit. No problem. Let's go this way a bit. It's going to be a little while until the sun comes up, so... I want to try and see anything that I can, really. Oh, come on. Don't do that, bike. And then turn around, maybe. And then possibly might be this way. Up top. I feel like this is kind of getting in the right sort of position. Yeah, there we are. Is that it? No, that's not it. I am wrong. If it's anywhere, it might be over here, further. There's the robotics landing pad. Where's the door? The door is over there. So it should be over here, according to that map. Because landing pad is here. Door. Right? Landing pad, door. Pretty basically where I am right now. I'm gonna get out of this. This is not helping me figure out where things are. Oh, is that it? No. Also, what? I'm stuck. Oh, God. Oh, don't do that to me, game. That's terrifying. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I've pushed my luck with physics before. Save. I've ended up in walls. That was not great. Maybe it's beneath where I am at the moment. Can Snow Fox jump over there, I suppose. I don't think I'll take falling damage in the Snow Fox. Have a quick glance to make sure I didn't miss anything because it was dark. Don't think I did. So, alright. Let's try and stunt jump this thing. I do not think this will work from this direction. I think this is designed for the other direction. But here we go. Well, I am surprised. That was relatively smooth. Maybe I can get a better view at things from here. Not seeing anything spy pangling based over there at all. Oh. Oh, this is the frost vase plant. I can use those for water, kind of. Oh. Is that another fragment of the, yeah. Just another Snow Fox fragment. Particularly exciting. So I'm directly above the door now. Kind of. Well, it's there, really. Yeah. We'll find it. Visibility will change over time and we'll suddenly be able to see it. Kinda don't need it, but I'm taking it anyway. Alright, now we're directly above the door. So if we're directly above the door, it should be straight in front of us. So maybe it's actually over there, like just towards the prawn suit. We can try that. Maybe I went too high. Didn't actually need to. We'll come back for that bit in a minute. Okay, here's the robotics thing. Takes a lot of power to do all this stuff in this. This battery is going to run out very quickly. Check this bottom section. I didn't think there was anything down here, but and then we're into the caves again, so it's not there, right? Well, I'm not going to spend forever looking for it. There's maybe one or two remaining bits that I could cast my eyes at. And some of them are down here in this section. Well, here's one. Only this storm would go. That's fine. Just try and stand under. No, that's stuck on the terrain. Come on, game, don't do that. That's by pengling. Off you go. Let's wait for that to pass. It's a bit much to do all at once.
Agent online.
So quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. A bit of magnetite. I'll take that. That appears to be it. Quartz and some magnetite. I need to make sure that I don't freeze to death out here while that's going on. Oh. Fine, temperature-wise. Okay. I'm happy with that.
Ready for my assignment.
Not going to take the excess quartz. It's good to know that there is some here if I need some in the future.
See you later.
Cool. Well, that was... I don't know. That doesn't feel like that's the right place. Let's have a look at the map. Maybe it is. I assumed that this was a high section, but maybe it's a low section. In which case, that totally makes sense. All right, fine. No, I'm willing to accept that that's the way that is. Let's go deeper into the base. Let's go recharge this and then go deeper into the base. I'm still unsure if I like this bike. It's it's so weird. There's me a hover pad. Oh, cool! I can actually name it. Right. Also, can colour it, which, as we know, is immensely important. Oh, this is weird. It's like it's stopped using it properly. There we go. And the stripe, I would like to have that goldish. Name is fine. Do done for the moment. Get back on the bike because of cold. Get back off the bike in a moment. Park it up. Actually, there's a heat geyser near me. I'll just use that. Right, what am I going to name it? Stupid fox. Done. Garish. Looks fantastic. Hate it. But in a good way. Where did that steam geyser go? Come on. Don't do that to me. Alright. Back again. Whoosh. So we're going to go to that Pengling spot, which is up above. That one is, I think, this. I'm not 100% certain. Go around the edge rather than potentially crash landing. Also, I need water, so I should make sure that I pick up some food bits. Probably should have picked some up from that place that I just went through. But I think I can get some from just in here. They will give me water immediately. No, not that one, this one. Then I can just carry two with me for the moment. We got more magnetite on the side there. Where do I feel this is? So, brain. How does brain? This is kind of like under that. That map is really not helpful. It's not three-dimensional. It's oh, I don't even need that pangolin spot actually, because I went to the other side of it just on foot. So let's grab this beacon again, because this is not useful. So we've done that one. This is probably this one. Let's see what we can do over there. That would be a good landmark if we can find it. I think it's probably too tall. Wait, hang on. Is there a north on this? Didn't really check. All right, let's find out. Let's head back to the Robotics main lab. We can. Cool. This is a pangolin spot that I hadn't seen before. Yeah, and I will check to see what this is doing for my temperature. So we'll just exit immediately. I was at 60 something. I'm now at 50 something, so need to make sure that I am somewhere semi-sensible, I guess. Let's back up a bit then. I think I can go under this and I should be fine. I really like this camera behavior. This isn't the stream futzing out, by the way. This is how it looks. This is just more quartz. There is nothing unique or exciting here. And then as you get closer, it gets more sensible, less pixelated, within certain boundaries anyway. Alright, I'll probably pick that up on foot now. That's a very short range actually. Where what? Where what? Yeah. Those are my words. Where what? I heard a thing. And I'm worried about the thing that I heard. Let's scout with this a bit. There's me.
The stakeout begins.
Oh, what? Oh, this is documentation mode? Oh, that's weird. Was it for like selfies? So I triggered that by hitting the right mouse button, which I didn't realise was a thing. What's it going to say?
Surveillance activated.
Surveillance activated, okay. So we heard something growling, but I can't see anything down here. So maybe it was like way above us. I think I'm pretty safe anyway. Let's just pack up Peng Gal and we'll wander around a bit and see what we can see. Also, I can pack up my hover. Yeah, I can pack up the snowplow. How large is it? That's not too bad. In all honesty, that is not too bad. And that's good, actually, because that means that I can take it to some interesting places that I might not otherwise really be able to get to. What's this? Glow fungus. Oh, okay. Not bioluminescent. Although that's a distinction without difference, really, isn't it? Back to the snow fox. Sweeping blue light of doom. Okay, so that just connects up. That's just a big old circle. That's fine. We got red plants, and then we've got that area that I dove through before. So I think this is, if I pull up the map, I think this is kind of like here-ish. And if it is, I kind of want to head north. Not sure if I can get up there with this. Not. Oh, yeah, just about. Okay. There's a pangolin spot, so evidently I am not... Oh, this is... Right. Let's go check, see what alignment this map has, because I really need to figure that out. Back to the Fire Robotics landing pad. Okay. And the door. Okay, so it's a bit approximate, but south and east goes to the architect teleporter. Yes, so map. South and east. So north is that way. Okay, I want to be heading south in general. Using those for water, really. I don't think I left any water in here, so let's not waste any more time. Wish it would stop doing that. Right. So if I want to head south in general, that means that we're going to head east and then south. Okay. Alright, this comes underneath an archway. Is this. Okay. Going through. We get through on this right section. Maybe. Does this actually go anywhere? No, it does not. Alright, back up. Further around to the right here. This connects through. So this possibly goes under here. And that's the water. So, I honestly have no idea what's where. None of that seems to actually tally with the map. So my plan at the moment is to just drive around a bit randomly and... does this actually hover on water? No, it does not. Oh gosh, it seems to really not like the water. Let's pack it up. We can take it back with us. Right. Also, I don't think I can get out of there, so... Interesting. This is fine. This is not like the end of the world. We've been down here before. I think this is this bit. Not 100% certain. We did see something like this before swimming through, so we'll do that. Sea glide is out. Turn the map on. So we can follow through here and then off to the right. That leads us up to a dock-like area, effectively. Now, there's potentially something down there at the bottom, which maybe I should go and check, but I want to get this dock area a little bit more explored first. If nothing else. and that's kind of a bit vague. Having this dock identified and the direction of my robotics thing, which is to the north, gives me a much better alignment on this map. So that's north. North-south. So it's almost north-south actually aligned. Oh, let's stand near a heat vent. Turn this off. Kind of southish to a cave. This way, according to that map. Also, I can try the spy penguins and see if they can do anything with the actual penguins. That would be cool. Another snowfox fragment. Don't want that. I'm already quite full of stuff. Here we are. This is that cave. There's a creature. Am I standing up? Yes, good. Okay. I'm going to take the spy penguin out.
Stealth mode activated.
Hello. Oh, attempt to collect fur. Interesting. Oh crap, it's seen me. No, 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 come on. Right, I got potentially 4 bits of fur. I'd love to get more. Actually running. Because I don't want to kill it, because killing it seems to remove the ability to... Oh, come on! No, 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 no. Give me my sea glide. Don't know if it was following me, but I don't want to risk it. Right. Don't have any... oh... Blah, 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 blah. None of that was good. I need food and water to heal up properly. Can kind of cook and eat fish, which will do that a bit over time. It's not great though. I'm going to be massively overeating, and that's... I'm just assuming that that's bad. Come on, pick it up. Come on. Ah, did not realise that you could just climb up those. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, so my food is fine and my water is not, and that's gonna stop me from healing up. But let's try and bring Peng Gal back. There's an under the water cave area. Go through there. So spy remote. Actually, can I sit in the water a bit? I can. Okay, this is good enough. This is very far away though. Oh no, I can't see anything. I need to get much closer.
Until next mission.
Do I want to risk it at the moment? Get kind of like just over here-ish. Would love, like, just to be a little bit in the water so that I get my temperature bonus. There we are. Is that close enough? 77 meters now. It's better.
Penguin online.
Not great. Oh wait, is it damaged? Yeah, that would probably be it. I don't want to self-destruct it. Oh shit. Nope, 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 nope. We will have to come back, I think, when we're a little bit more healed. Where's my sea glide? Let's just force feed ourselves all the fish that we can find. That will get our hydration up. Hoping that overeating in this way isn't actually bad for you. Like, in real life, it's terrible. You'll just be sick and then you'll end up in a worse position, but I don't know if Subnautica really cares about that sort of thing. Come on. Not a great amount of hydration each time. Seems to be alright. So as long as there's enough fish around, you'd get at least a few more points of hydration. Not 100% certain at what point you start regenerating health again. That's kind of what we're going for. I managed to get 3 bits of in the Pengal before she suffered malfunctions. I think that's just penguins out here. Rather than fish. I suppose I could put down the come on, get up, get out. Put down the hover fox. Try and whiz through it. Okay, good. That's food and water sorted. So we'll actually start healing up a bit now. Let's take this over here a bit. Come on. That's quite busted, actually. I need to repair it. I think dropping it off all the things that I've done hasn't really been conducive to good operation. Let's... Right, fast repair. And then we'll take it away. Come on. Don't you dare. Come on. It's just stuck on the terrain. No. Okay. I want to stay up here near this steam vent for heat. Pengal seems to be doing alright.
Spy Penguin online.
Don't know what that companionship level is, but apparently it's going up a little from the penglings nearby. We may come all the way back and check on that behavior. It's kind of like getting to max distance. Alright. We'll wind this back till it's not danger coloured.
See you later.
I'm gonna move a bit closer. I can move to the other side of this at least. Oh, it's over there.
Ready and waiting.
Not sure if that's closer or further away. Also not sure if it's going to want to eat us. I am very worried about that sound. Oh, got 4 bits. Hello.
Deploying camera.
Hello. You're my best buddy. Okay, I'm gonna run it back towards me. Cool. So this should be enough fur. I reckon we can take all this and I can't get up there, can I? No. Fine. I'll just sit down here.
Until next mission.
What am I doing temperature wise? I'm doing okay. Where's my hover bike? There it is. I also want to pick up Pengal. Oh, come on. Stop doing this. Ugh. Hover just a bit higher and things will be much better. Oh wait, are they going to be mad because I pick up Spy Pengling? They might be. That's kind of funny because they built a companionship with it. Oh shit. We'll just go this way. Really quickly. Come on. Oh, don't do that. This bike is not built for water. That much is absolutely certain. Not even like the handling is bad in water. There is just no handling in water. I'm not even sure this bike is built for land, actually, in some cases. I want to pack it up. Eat that and that. Is that enough to put it in my... No, not quite. I need to get rid of a little bit of something. Drop that. Need to drop one more thing as well. A little bit of titanium. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm very hopeful that the board suit that I want to make, which I now got enough materials for, will actually make me immune to weather. And then I can explore this place at a far more leisurely pace. That's my hope. Don't know if that's a realistic expectation, but we'll see. Oh no, this is the cave that loops me back on myself.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Seek shelter or seek bikes. You just fell over. That's a shame. Alright, bike out. Only throws me off. Going out this way and then hopefully turning right. Heading down through here. Man, this is the worst bike. Okay, just about liberating myself. Oh, there's something up there. Did I just crush a pengling? May have done. Sorry, pengling. Also, I kind of feel like I should go that way as well. Alright, let's see if we can get the bike coaxed over to there. Oh, crap. That is not something I wanted to see. I hope this isn't one of their caves. It is! That's not good. I'll just keep going deeper. There's absolutely nothing bad that could happen from that, is there? Oh, this is the other side, okay. Alright, we'll go past the entrance. We'll go up and try and go over like we did the first time when we were being chased. And that did not work well for us then, but hopefully it will now. This is the side that I think I wanted to be on. Seems like I can't take the bike in there directly. Quick look around. Yep, nope. Not at the moment, anyway. There is a lot to this island area, this basin. Oh, another angling spot. Sure, why not?
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh,
Seek shelter.
really?
And waiting.
Just got here. That looks interesting.
Until next mission.
I have to seek shelter though. 'Cause even if the shelter is just being on my bike. Can I stand underneath this ridge? Is this enough shelter? No, it's not. Fine. I'll just wait until that hailstorm passes. I'm sorry, Pengal. We'll get there. Okay, that's better.
Spy Penguin online.
Can I pick up the PDA? Yes. There's definitely ways around the other side of that. There has to be. 43 meters. We'll find a way around. Even if it's like bring the prawn suit up and just jump pile everything. I'm not picking anything else up because we don't really have room in our inventory for anything. Oh, looks like I'm getting cold out there.
Agent offline.
Yeah, it's a little inconsistent in whether or not it requires me to stay warm, I've noticed. Okay, still doing alright. And up here, nothing. Can't tell because my bike's stuck again. Go on foot a bit. I'll bring my bike. Oh, can I not go? Yeah, good.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek
Already?
shelter.
That's just titanium. There's nothing interesting here. We'll put this down so that we can stay warm on its little heated seat. I should repair this as well, actually, while the weather's bad. May as well. Oh, don't pick it up. Get on it. Is there a PDA there? Or is that just blue? I think it's just blue. Okay. Right, we are trying to get back to the sea monkey, roughly. Somehow managed to do that. Don't ask me how physics works for that one. Ooh, things potentially. Have a quick look over here. Health? Yes, thanks. Flare. Water purification tablet. Power cell. We don't really need. Snow Fox jump module. Well, that would make this
New
a
blueprint
lot more
synthesized.
useful. Another fiber mesh, which I don't really need. Snow Fox jump module is interesting. We'll have to make one of those, definitely. Now, where do we suppose that... Okay, this is the purple trees area. So on the map, this is... Map. This is here. So we kind of want to head east. But also to the north, I think, is that... beacon that I wanted to check. Fire Robotics is actually to the northeast, so that's almost aligned with what we thought. That's northeast, this is north, so northwest-ish is where I actually want to head. Yeah, let's keep poking around a bit. Doing exactly the opposite of what we said we would do. I'm gonna try and scan these trees though, because I don't think we've actually seen these yet. Right, is this the same tree? It is. That's surprising. There's that beacon thing that I wanted to look at. Another cave tunnel behind it, but let's check out this first. Gym block. Fiber mesh. Purification. Purification. This is literally nothing. Okay. Rather than figuratively nothing. Then this cave at the back. Mind our faces for the falling stalactites. And what do we have in here? Ooh. Who's Parvin? Oh wait, we've seen Parvin in the logs before. I've probably got one to listen to. No, not listen to. Was there another log? No. Okay. Oh wow, it's just a room thing.
Did the
What's
person who worked here
that?
also live in storage?
Interesting question. Oh, posters and stuff. That's a nice poster of a Reaper. Arvin's bed has a pretty cool design if you're a teenager.
My dearest Adeline and Rosita. Not dearest. Who says that anymore? Adeline, Rosita. Everything on the mission is going very well. Do you see now? Your doubts were unfounded. I am loved here, and... no. Rosita will say, Papa, why do you have to brag all the time? Papa, it's embarrassing. I want to apologize. Okay, no, that's taking things too far. I know we didn't leave things on the best note, but I want you to know I love you and I miss you. I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. They just come out. I was going to send you a message saying how great everything is here and how everyone loves me. I've had a promotion to a very important security dossier. I'm treated like a hero. But really, this is a cold, wet planet. The scientists are full of themselves. There's no action to speak of. The only thing I look forward to is weekly games of Alien Intruder, but more than that, of coming home to you. I am sorry for all the times I did not appreciate you, of our family, or the good life we had. And who am I kidding? I can't send this. What's the use?
He is very unhappy. Really unhappy.
If you're not cheating, then you won't mind if I record this conversation. Is that right?
I have nothing to hide.
Then what were you whispering about with Vin?
Nothing. That guy is so lawful good, it's annoying.
Wait, so you were trying to cheat?
But no cheating occurred, so what does it matter?
It matters to team morale. If you can cheat in the game, how can they trust you out there?
I'm sorry, did you feel left out? Perhaps you would like to make a deal.
Ugh, Parvin, no. You're shameless. You really never give up, do you?
I don't. it's true. Have a manual put that in my next eval. Very persistent.
Alright, let's see what else is in this cave. So he had some really interesting monitors in the back there. I don't know if they're observing here or if they're observing somewhere else. But
I sense many things here. Death among them.
yep, it looked like it was here. Ooh. That's a Leviathan of some sort. Which we knew there was frozen in ice. I guess this is like... I wouldn't have expected it to be at the robotics lab, but I guess they set up the robotics lab and then found it. Even more stuff.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
Well, obviously she did at some point. Don't need a scanner. I have a scanner. I shall leave that.
My investigation of the fire excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant structural damage to the natural cave entrance and supports. Resulting debris prevents cave access without heavy excavation equipment. Only foot access is currently possible. We are reporting 2 casualties, Pavan Ivanov and Samantha Ayu. Both bodies were found beneath the rubble at the cave entrance. Ivanov had just entered the cave. Footprints were still visible by the entrance. Deeper into the cave, Ayu appeared to have sustained a fall. Poor souls. What was Ayu doing? Nothing in her file suggests a history of vandalism or carelessness. And yet, I can only conclude that the cause of the collapse was employee negligence. We will need to investigate a possible connection to the explosive damage reported at Omega Lab. If there is a connection, who is responsible?
At the moment it seems like Sam.
It appears that your sister's death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To distract you from your feelings.
Okay, I
very
think that's
observant.
enough mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was something else.
Oh, it seems like a deliberate plan to destroy the...
Patrol log, excavation
Bacteria.
site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off.
Great
Fred's
update.
not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend. Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
Great log there. Bit of lubricant, nice. Bit of copper wire. So we're probably not going to have enough space to carry everything, but when we eventually drive our bike back to where we want to, we can kind of like just leave it parked up. Yeah, basically full inventory at the moment. Oh. Spare prawn suit. Interesting. Hydrochloric acid, I'll take that. One of Harvan's security cameras. Okay, nothing interesting going on there. Suppose I should make Stupid Fox green like my other vehicles. Maybe. I will think about that. Let's get the lift down. Oh, it is down. Let's take the lift up. Hey, synthetic fibers. Wonderful. I can make a depth module with that. Excellent. Oh, that's... Who needs spiral plant clippings, right? Insert sample. Injectable container. Wonder what... if that's to cure the bacterium, maybe? Maybe we're going to try and carry on Sam's desire to make sure this bacteria never gets off the planet by destroying it all. Fire would be one way. A cure would be another. Transmission is lower than the other one. Okay. Hello. Something more up here. Interesting. Alright. Well, we will obviously have to come back here in the future at some point. Where this might have gone. Be nowhere? Head back down. So we can make a depth upgrade for Monkey now, which is going to be excellent. I am so looking forward to that. We don't need that. I'm full of stuff, so... Probably just start heading back out. This place is cool. I mean, not cool because, you know, sister died here and stuff, but there's lots going on down here. That's all I mean. Expect Alan's going to speak to us as we're leaving again. Just an assumption. I opened that door. Why is it shut? Have a little look at this kind of like northeastern edge of this tree area. See if we can find a shortcut through would be quite nice. Is that a different thing to scan? No, it's not. Okay. Looks very different, so worth checking. Don't know, that could be glow thing? Yeah, there might be just glow fungus. And then we've got a waterway down. And a still water-based way down. Oh, I could leave the hoverfox here. Or I don't want to though, that's the thing. So what does this look like on the map? Altera maps, Glacial Basin. This is probably this, and it's probably leading to there. Don't want to leave any of this stuff behind, really. I could put a beacon down for where this whole area is, but that's not truly sufficient. That's just a small little cave with some copper in or something. Over here. That. Oh, it's another spy penguin bit. We can have a little look. Oh, it sounds like just creatures.
Stealth mode activated.
So lots of copper. Sorry, not copper, quartz. It's a quartz. A little bit of magnetite. Not seeing much else in here. Again, just like another little resource area. Oh, what else is this? Silver? Yeah. Not liking the sound of that creature wherever it is. Possibly in there. Alright, let's get out. Possibly above, I suppose. All the way up here. Yeah, that's likely it. Okay, I'm trying to go that way. Let's go up, see if we can just go over the top. We may need to bust past this quite quickly. No, don't just... Oh, come on. It's probably too far to fall. No, it's alright. Apparently. Not the worst idea I had. Very much think the controls on the bike need a bit of fine-tuning. Leave the bike here and swim. Not my worst idea. Alright, sea glide then. Wait, this might not even go to the place that I was thinking it goes to. That would be funny. Yep, this is a very different area. I don't think I've been in this spot yet. Get a little bit of heat from in here. Also grab some food. Where's the fur gone? There we are. No, not snow. Piss off, snow. I want snow. Right, and I think this connects up and around the back of the Phi Robotics entrance. I hope. If not, we have other issues. Snow Fox Fragment. Danger Fall. Another Danger Fall. Get warm, so I'm going down here. Flare. This is also unexpected. What is this stuff? Oh, just more blue. I do have a beacon with me, so I can put that down if I find anything particularly interesting. Stupid fox. Where I'm heading, a very roundabout way, on a big loop that doesn't actually get me closer to where I need. There a steam vent that way, so I'll try and work my way over there. Nope, it's disappeared. Fine, we'll go down. That's enough shelter, apparently. Good. So we can pop back up again. This point.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek
Oh,
shelter.
come on, game. Stop doing that. At least I can kind of duck under here this time. I think this is actually at the robotics entrance. So we're almost back. We did have to leave the hover fox, but we will pick it up at some point. I'm going to make cold weather gear. We're going to make a depth module. We've got a whole bunch of good stuff coming. Yeah, almost back at Monkey. I like prawn suit. Bloosh. Oh, let's get this stuff done. There's 3 parts to this. We have the cold suit, the cold suit gloves, and the cold suit helmet. We'll make the gloves first. Should just put them straight on. And then the... Should just put them on, he says. Guess they're too large. Do I have anything on my... No, I don't. Fine, we will find storage for things. A copper wire can go in there. Lubricant can go in there. Nothing else. Is that enough? It is. And it put them straight on, because reasons. Body. Yep, can do a body. And then the headpiece is the only bit that's a bit...
Tightly knit Kevlar microfiber and insulated with an alpine yoke around the neck and shoulders. The cold suit is designed to delay the onset of hypothermia.
Thanks. And then we make the helmet. Now, the only downside with the helmet is it's going to take the same slot as our rebreather, so we won't want to be wearing it when we're trying to deep dive. Also, in total, this is only 80% cold resistance, so it's not perfect, but it's probably good enough for our needs. Do I want anything from in here? Oh, I know what I do want to do. Pop out. Grab that depth module. Oh, wait, I can't do that here. Fine, we'll take it back to the modification station. We'll go and make the depth upgrade. So back to Exo Alpha again. There is a lot of back and forth. We can drop off the posters and crap like that as well while we're back at base. Might need to make some enameled glass. Something to check. Also, I don't know if I want, if I would prefer to do a depth upgrade for the prawn suit or the sea monkey. I think the sea truck monkey is probably going to be my preference there. I know the prawn suit can go deeper overall. It started at a deeper depth, but I use the monkey a lot more, and having the flexibility to just take that down, like even another 100 meters, would make me feel more comfortable diving in these areas. Mostly because the prawn suit doesn't have the mobility. That's the big difference there. Oh, also, what do I need for that jump module that I found? Parvin's bed. Parvin's bed's just titanium and fiber mesh. Jump module. Titanium and a wiring kit. I think I can do that. Did I have a spare wiring kit? Not here. Probably got one back at my base though. I wonder what else I could have that would be cold resistance. Like big thick boots. Maybe there is nothing that does the last 20%. I don't know. Right. Grab that depth module, because we'll need that. And then an enamel glass and 2 rubies. Wrong place. But I did want the wiring kit. This way, vehicle modification station, not the other way. Okay, depth upgrade, Mark II. We can unpin that as well. I guess we'll put on Mark III. Oh, I could probably do that. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 3 nickel. Put away that extra fur that I've got. We definitely don't need that for the moment. Steel ingot. Do I have one? I think I've got one here. I'll just make another one in a second. Nice. Cool, so that's going to be huge for the sea truck. Let's make that plastic ingot before we forget. So we need 5 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a titanium ingot, and then we'll need, I think it's 2 lithium Yeah. We can get from here. Yeah. The jump drive module, don't know where we end up making that. Oh, here. Okay. It's deployable. That makes no sense, game. But fine. This gets its plasteel ingot back. Hydrochloric acid can go in here. Posters and necklace can go upstairs. I'll just grab some water. Actually, food and water. But will probably do the job for both. Definitely going to run out of poster space, so I might have to start putting them around different areas of my base. But let's start at the top. Doesn't fit on the shelves. Okay. We can put it on here, I suppose. There we go. There we are. More posters. Okay, so we got the jump module, we got the depth upgrade. I need that glass, titanium, and magnetite for anything. I don't think so. Brings to mind anyway. No, I don't think so. At least not at the moment, anyway. Yeah, I think we're probably good. Let's unpin that, because I made all of those bits. Should now have all my slots filled. Yes, good. Thermos is rubbish. Yeah. Okay, so would be really nice if we could get some more synthetic fibers so we could start down the upgrade line for the prawn suit as well. But it's not the end of the world that we can't do that at the moment. Oh. Alright, what are we going to do now? Back to the Phi base. We haven't finished exploring it anywhere near as thoroughly as I would like. Let's put some of this stuff down. Not in there. So a little bit over here. Nope. Sorry, this one. Glass here, sorry. That's just titanium, but we do have a spare titanium. Magnetite over here. Yeah, magnetite here. Probably want to pick up some of the stuff from Monkey, actually. So let's grab a few of those bits. Also, see what its new crush depth is with Mark III. 1,000 meters. Excellent. So, must remember to not have prawn suit on the back when we go down that deep. That's going to be the big thing. Beacons, food, drink, etc. That's okay. Down here, let's take some of this stuff back because we really don't need it out in the field. So we don't need quite as many food, drink, and resources. I'll leave those two because they're possibly relevant to where we currently are. Fiber mesh can come back, so can that, and the cylindrical flasks go in our science place. And that can go in our supplies locker. Right, science lab upstairs. we've got lubricant, wires, fiber mesh, etc. downstairs. Down, down. Lubricant here. So many fiber mesh. Also, the quartz goes in here, and so does the copper wire and the silicone rubber. That's getting quite full. Then excess titanium kind of goes across these two. Magnetite in this one. Okay, I think that's okay. Flare, I don't need. Let's throw that away. And then there's one, maybe two more containers in our sea truck to just double check for things that we can throw away. But over here, more flasks. Oh yeah, framed art, posters. Gosh, there was quite a lot, wasn't there? Water purification tablets. They're junk, effectively. Thumper, I'll leave there. Guess our science lab bit is getting some more posters. We'll have to shuffle things around a bit, I'm sure. Put some up in here as well, I suppose. But spy penguin schematics is going in the science lab. Right. So we've got focus there. I was thinking we could just like spread these out a little. Look at that. Move this one over a bit. Hang in there. Classic. Oh, there's not enough room. That's a bit sad. Nice. And last but not least, cool. Then we've got just a few bits of junk to put down. Another bit of flask. And some water purification junk. Oh, and the big flask, of course. Don't know where I'm going to put the water purification stuff. I think I've thrown some of it in this supplies thing, so that's fine. We're never going to use those. We have so much water. Like, so we're generating it everywhere, pretty much. Just chug these because I can. Cool. Right, batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, no, actually, that's pretty much it. Just those two. I'll probably add a spare battery as well. Okay. Put that in here with our other constructions. Right, I think we're good. So we can go back to Phi. Take a little bit longer to go around places, or we can go deeper. So I wanted to go deeper down. Where is it? There, Q59, which we can now do because we've got the much depth module for the sea truck. So let's do that. It is a bit back and forth. There is more that we want to do over at Phi. Should I do that now? I left my prawn suit over there, that's the thing. No, we'll be fine. Okay. Sea truck entrance for Q59, and we'll take us all the way down. So we can go down to 1,000 meters now, which is just like amazing. I do have that jump upgrade to put in the hoverfox though. Must remember to do that. suppose I can just store that here for the moment. Back to it later. What's that? Is that a bit of a sea truck? Doesn't look like a sea truck. Oh, I suppose it kind of does. It's the side edge, isn't it? Yeah. Fine. I don't need that. It would just be more titanium for me at this point. Now, I hope I can fit in through this. Because I'm bigger now. I am a lot bigger. Tell you what would be really good. If when I got the... I'm going to have to detach all my modules, aren't I? Really. Let me just ram this. Wait, piss off. Bosh. I've got so much mass in this thing now. Is that another one? Yeah. Hey. Thud. And then repair my sea truck. Oh, it's like hitting them with a jeep. Oh gosh, too vertical. Interesting. So I want to take off all the back modules. So, yoink. Well, that was nice and fast. I do want to repair this. Let's go down and find our way through. A bit hot. Not too bad. It's just hard to see. So I think it was further down through here, and then it turns off kind of this way. There it is. Yes. Okay. Nice. Now we can go down here and continue searching for things. Sorry. Oh. Up, up. One of these is the prawn entrance, and wanted to put a beacon down for it. So I can't take my sea truck through here, but...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh no, don't put it on. Yeah, so I wanted to come this way so that I could just highlight to myself where the entrance was for the prawn. So, probably here. We've got beacon. Was it Q59? Yeah. Q59 entrance. Prawn. And then have a look around, because I haven't properly checked outside this area yet. Got what? Giant mushroom things. Nothing hugely interesting going on. Yeah. Rock punchers. Ooh. What's that? Is this something? No, it's not. Not really. It looked like it could have been, but it's not. Right, back down to copper mining site. Because we barely scraped the surface of this, or the depths, I guess. This should be interesting. Ah, the big thing is not having to worry about that stupid 300-meter limit. Makes me feel so much better about just like absent-mindedly piloting down here. What's this? Thermal plant fragment. I'll pick that up. Don't need it, but oh, clearing as we're going. Bunk. And we have swum around here a little bit, so don't be surprised if you see some of the boxes open. What's that? Is that ruby? Doesn't look like ruby, but the light is blue, so maybe it is. Yes, it is ruby. Okay. Alright, and this is pretty much how far we got last time, just down to about this corner. I think we were just starting to look through this next section, but hadn't really done anything. So we've got that way down and this way down as options. Let's check this way first. And I might have to get out, swim a little. Alien artifact. I guess this is... Oh wait, we checked this room before. Yep. That's fine. But we didn't go the other way. That was it. So let's do that. Sorry, fish. And yeah, I was saying, like, when we got to this edge, well, this is obviously designed for prawns to come down because of the various ways that the lifts are set up. That is a lot of titanium. There's a lot of titanium. A ruby. That creature egg. Rock puncher. The prawn suit. Another rock puncher. See if I can scan anything on that prawn suit. Doubt it. I think we got most of the prawn suit upgrades. Yeah, just by scanning a body anyway. Some diamond, which we don't need. And over this way is more titanium. That looks like nickel. Which I'm going to swim over and get. It's copper ore. And it's a big copper ore. That's fine. If it was nickel, that would have been useful because we just used a bunch. But we might find some more down here. It is, after all, a mining site. Hopefully it's not all just in big old seams like that, otherwise this will be a waste of time. At least until we get the prawn suit deep enough to manage coming through this. Oh, is this the end? Well, that's a bit disappointing. We were so close to the end and I didn't even realise. Ah, well... Let's see if there's any more fragments around. I think I've got my mineral detector. Now let's have a look at the map. That does kind of limit that. Oh, and go up. Okay, go up. I would not have looked up. So what do we have up here? Strange. Okay, so that's just another way in, I guess. Which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. Just Alright, I'm gonna go back down. Got my fragment detector on my mineral jobby. Oh. That's not the one that just came through, is it? this one. Yeah, this is better. So, mineral detector. Gold, limestone fragment. And the range on this is so rubbish, comparatively. So what have we picked up on our way in? Thermal reactor fragment. Kind of knew that one was already there because of the scanning room we had nearby. Keep doing this, keep switching between Sea Glide, the detector. Okay, well if there's nothing here, the next thing for us to do is to head down and see if we can follow the pilot, I guess. Or go back to the robotics lab, either or. Even though we can go deeper, I'd quite like to go back to the pilot though, so we'll probably do that. And slash or we could go over to PK8. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go to PK8. Alright, let's go get the rest of the sea truck bits. So, back up and out. I'll pop out occasionally to just check the scanner for fragments. Like in this section there's potentially something that I've missed. Yeah. What do we have? Where? Something here? Not see it. Oh really? I do not see that at all. Maybe it's just the prawn suit, and if we haven't found it at this point, we can... Hey! I will mess you up. Jump at me? Oh, is it that? No, it was not that. I mean, there might also be one of that. Oh, is that it? Thought I saw it flash for a second. No, it really is just the back of this prawn suit, isn't it? Alright, let's check, see if there's any others. Just tell me about that one still. Anything on that panel? No, okay, alright, back in here. What am I doing? I should have brought some water with me. That would have been smart. You know, having pointed out how much water I've got in abundance everywhere, and then not actually taking any with me. Okay, another fragment. Is that just the prawn suit again? It is. Yes, it is. Okay, I can live with that. Anything else? Let's move a bit further away. Tell me about the prawn suit. Okay, back to Sea Truck. Then back this way, up and out, I guess. We'll have a quick little look down here. Oh, there's a thing. Thermal reactor fragment, maybe. Yeah. Take that just to clean up the area a bit. No other fragments visible at the moment. Okay. So, up and out. That was back this way, sorry. With a quick stop scan. Don't think we missed anything here. This was relatively low pressure to search because the depth allowance from our Sea Truck at that time. That's all good. And then, last but not least, around here. Does feel like there should be something through there. Like, even looking at this, that feels like wanted to open up at some point. I want in. But apparently no. I suppose there might be a way in somewhere. No, they appear to be the only ways, and then it kind of stops off. So it's probably just for show, just for a visual representation that, you know, this is a more comprehensive mining area. Okay, so I'm going to go out, I guess, through the way I came in. Is up in the ceiling. No, not that way. That's the drawn way. This way. Through these gaps. I've got food and drink in my Sea Truck, so we're okay for that. Just try and back into it properly. There we go. I'll take that and that. So delicious, delicious. Okay, and then I guess we're going on to wherever it is. PK8? Is that it? Yeah, PK8, which is in this direction. So, past Old Wreck 2, which I wanted to go back down near anyway. And we'll keep an eye out for more nickel along the way. Since we used a bunch, that sort of thing. Be nice to have a Sea Truck sonar, like we've got for the Sea Glide. Those two combined would be excellent. Where is this? Delta? Oh, this is Delta. I don't think we had anything else to do at Delta at the moment. Not, yeah, not quite yet anyway. We need to find something about an injectable. We also, well, we need to finish exploring Phi. So, if I pull up that map, we kind of went around there. We went in there. That was cool. That's where the thing is. We had a look around there. That's the we have a look around there? No, I don't think we did. So that's still a mystery. That we didn't really do much. There's a lot more to Phi that we should check out, but it's going to be a bit more slower, careful. There's Old Wreck 2. I was thinking about Old Wreck 2. It actually looks like just a busted off... Like, it looks like a part of Mercury. Mercury 2. Which we already found elsewhere. They might have been the same craft at some point. Bit hard to tell. Alright, there's one of those shouty, loud things. Here we are. This is Old Wreck 2. I guess I am going down. And we can actually go quite nice and deep now through this. Whereas before we kind of like had to gently park our what do you call it, prawn seat on like the edge of something and sort of like deep dive afterwards. Now we can actually just pilot down and get a much better look at the area without worrying about air and depth and like that. So what do we have here? That's a sea truck fragment of some sort. Docking module. Okay, I'll pick that up. Again, just to kind of like clean the area. What are these plants? Don't know. They are nothings. A gel sack and a not quite gel sack thing. Oh, spiral plants! Finally! My goodness, we've been looking for them for the entire game. 2 clippings. Can I grow...
New blueprint synthesized.
Can I grow spiral plants from these clippings? That is big. Is that it? Is that just one spiral plant? Amusing, but also frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna take this back to Exo Alpha, plant it up. Let's see if we can see any others. I can't see any others. What a random place to find it. One right here. Near this giant pocket. Are they deeper? Was that like just a unexpectedly high one? Oh, and I was so close before because this is where I parked my prawn seat when I was diving. No, I don't think they're down here. I would have spotted them when I was getting the kyanite, wouldn't I? Probably. I hope. I don't know. Very easy to miss things. But I'm not seeing them. So I feel a bit better about that. That was art. That is big. Oh yes, I remember. We saw that and I ran. But now I can kind of dive a little. So, get down in here. Other than the rock punches, we should be a bit safer. No? Maybe not.
Proceed with caution. A Leviathan-class creature is near.
I had spotted it. Oh wait, I've got all my sea truck, don't I? This perhaps not the best place to... Oh, balls. Yeah, let's not wedge ourselves in things. my sea truck. That was 50% dead. No, I want to get up and out before it actually comes back and tries to have another go. Basically heading back the way we came. We were from up there. That's just a wall. I'm going to get out and heal this in a moment. There we go. That's probably close enough. Repair tool. Just polish off the front glass panel. Sort out Monkey's nameplate. And then the next module back as well, the fabricator module, took a little bit of damage. That's good. I think the rest were fine. Yeah. But seriously though, just the one spiral plant? Sorry fish. I'm not looking at fish, I'm looking at plants. No, those are something else. That's nothing. Ceiling. That's going up a bit. That's something else. That's not spiral plant. Yeah, wow. That's... Oh, let's check around here. Oh, there's some. I think. Yeah. Okay. Even so, these are so easy to miss. No wonder I missed them before, is all I'm saying. I've got 6 clippings. Probably all I need at the moment. I can plant some, use some. Yeah. I feel like that's in a good place. Try and plant some anyway. Alright, wall. Okay. Up. And more up. And this way. That. Is that anything? Looks like a giant termite's nest or something. Come on, don't get stuck on a wall. You're not that big. You are actually. Really, really big. There's old Rick 2. Exo Gamma. I will ram that to death if I have to, but hopefully I will not have to. Okay, back towards Exo Alpha. Crash fish. Whew. All in all, that was not too awful. Oh, come on. I mean, it didn't do a huge amount of damage, I suppose. Not the worst. That'll buff out just fine. We'd already taken damage, and I hadn't healed. I would have been way more concerned. I think we're good. So we'll go back to Exo Alpha, we'll plant some of these spiral plant things, we'll make some synthetic fibers, we'll make the prawn suit depth upgrade that we can. Yeah, it's feeling good. Then I will update my to-do list, and that's probably going to be it for the stream. That's going to take a little bit of time to get through, so we're kind of like in the last 10-20 minutes or so of our streams. let's get out here. I need to repair this anyway. Nice. Yay, cool, I can plant spiral plants here. So that's 3, that's plenty, I'm sure.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, so what do synthetic fibers actually need? Rubies. So let's get all 4 rubies. I'm going to need more rubies soon, I'm sure. So 1 synthetic fibers. There's that enamel glass that we made before. Bronze suit depth module. Very pleased about that. Alright, grab some water. Right, if I wanted to update that, can I update it? Yes, I can. 1 kyanite, 2 nickel ore. May not have that. Kyanite, yes. Nickel ore, no. I've got 1. Can I see nickel ore from here? No, I can't. That's not very surprising. Fancy fragments. Was that as deep before when I went that way? I mean, I suppose it must have been, but I don't remember it looking like that. So, which of these is the mining site? It's in that direction. So this is probably the mining site over there. Or is it? Either of them. We can't see it from here, it's too far. This only goes 510 meters and that's 700. I'll leave that on fragment for now. We do want to do a bunch of cleanup. I always say that. Nickel. Ugh, turn this off. We'll need to go off to the probably gamma base. We want nickel. Which is fine. We can see rubies from here though, which is cool. I'll leave those on. Is there anything else we want to do? Got 2 more spiral plants. I'll put them in the organics storage. These go in here. The lithium away. For that's fine. I think that's in a pretty good point. Right. Data bank. Altera, any logs we hadn't heard? No, we heard that one, so that's okay. And then the sea. Spiral plant. Lives in symbiosis with the vent garden. Bye. Well, I'm glad we found it now, even though it was like much later than we got synthetic fibers themselves. Right, I'm going to update my to-do list in Discord now, so let me go sit my character down upstairs so we can just watch the penguins while I'm doing that. Further up. Further up. And penguins. Is that lightning? Worrying. It is lightning. Well, the penguins are all going to disappear now, I suppose. Not great. Turn on the aromatherapy lamp. Enjoy that puffing away, doing its thing. These are actually really quite high, surprisingly. Okay. So, continue to explore Phi Robotics, yep. Discover what happened to Sam, yep. Identify one on Delta Island. Yep, that's fine. Figure out detectable usage. Figure out test mode on Delta Island. Then next up, we did Cold Soup. We've got Thumpers. I did use the Thermos. We've built Spy Penguins. We did the Hoverfox upgrades. Investigate Pilot. What else? Get more nickel. Upgrade Prawn Suits Depth Module. Recollect Hoverfox or Jump Module. What else? Let's have a quick look at the maps. Go away this. Right. We've done Station 0 pretty much completely. We kind of did Delta. There's 2 or so alien artifacts to go and check out. That's like PK8 and NM something. So investigate alien stations, PK8, etc. And that's probably enough for a to-do list next time. Let's move some of these things around. So, grade 1 depth module, nickel, nickel. Nice. I think that's good. So let's save that. Place your basin map. Yeah, we've still got a lot more to check over this. Like there's still the other side of that bridge as well. Put that on the to-do list. Other side of by robotics base. Alien base? No, bridge. What I mean. Eve. It would be nice if we could scan some of the Leviathan size things, but I don't fancy dying. Also, I suppose with the no, we did scan those. That's fine. With the Snowstalkers, yeah, that's all sorted. Right. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you very much for coming, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this. I usually stream Subnautica on a Thursday evening and a Saturday during the daytime. On Monday, I also stream, but it's usually like action co-op based things with my brother, sometimes some friends. Yeah, that's going to be it for the moment. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and shall see you on a Monday evening. Take it easy.